Was that a grown woman or was that a little girl? Y'all be like, go live. Go live. For what? Go live for what? I swear to God. So, the things I started saying right here towards the camera was not towards any of my viewers, any of my followers. It was just directly towards the people, you know, in this world who do disgusting things like that. But I still don't want you guys to hear me say anything in this light now that, you know, I feel a little bit better. So, let's skip to the story time. Hey, y'all. Good morning. So, a lot of y'all have asked me to do a story time based off, you know, my video. And I was like, I don't want to do a story time. But then again, you know, a part of me was like, I have to do a story time, you know. So I was on my other platform. And I never go live up there. Like, I'm always on my other streaming apps, you know, going live. And people will always ask me or DM me or comment, like, when you going live again? You know, can you go live for us? I miss you going live, stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what? I look nice today. The sun is out. I've made my content. I'm really just chilling. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, screw it. Let's go live on both my platforms today. My battery's charged. That plays a huge part. My phone is dying. I'm not going to go live. So my phone, everything was good. Everything was like, you know what? Let's just go live for a little bit. So when I go live, I have a rule. And my rule is, if you don't have a profile picture, if you're not talking English, if you have like symbols and stuff, if it's another language, or if you can tell somebody's trying to talk English and they're like putting words that shouldn't be and like blending and like broken English and stuff, you can't come up. So the whole like 30 minutes that I'm live, I'm seeing like, you know, request. And I'm like, hey guys, you know, sorry, I'm not accepting requests at this time. And like 30 minutes goes by. And I seen a person, you know, with the profile picture. And I was very upset at myself because I did not know the name of the person. Like, I know the profile picture, sadly. But I did not know the name. Like, my brain will literally do something. Like, if you have a long name, or if it's like HTXX19 Tequila, my brain is going to read it really quickly and be like, hey, Tequila, how are you? So, person had a profile picture, orange shirt. It was a girl. She was like holding her ponytail. She was smiling, and it looked like they took the picture with like an Android phone. It was like a little grainy. It wasn't like, you know, like super clear, but I can see what the profile picture was. And they commented, and they said, "Hey girly, add me." I said, "Hey girly," and it had like my favorite emoji up there. And I'm like, you know what? I've been live for 30 minutes. I haven't found anybody to go live with. Let me just boom. So I tapped the person. I tapped the thing. And I'm just, you know, waiting for them to come up and whatever. But when she said, hey, girlie, add me, I'm looking like, you know, I don't know you. You know, but I'm not going to know a lot of people. So I'm not trying to be like that person. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll let them come up. I'll let them go live. And, I don't want to do a part 2. All right, sorry, y'all. So once, you know, I seen it, like, registering and it finally came up, it was a black screen. So I'm already on edge, you know, because every time I accept somebody that I don't know to go live, which is rare, it's always something stupid. It's always them, you know, men exposing themselves, or like, you know, somebody calling us out our name or being racist. So I'm already like on edge. In the seconds it took me, once I seen the black screen, I tap the arrow, because it's an arrow. You tap the arrow, it drops down who you're in live with, and then you press remove. The seconds it took me to do that, boom, bam, it looked like they took the phone that they were live on, like they picked it up, and like they used another device, like a tablet, a laptop, something, and they were playing a video. And like, we all know what rated R videos look like. You don't have to be like staring, you know, like at a glance, at a blur, you can tell what it looks like. So I was like, bitch, and I like took them down. But then I did it so fast, I was shell shocked, because that's when it hit my brain. Like, what was that? Was that a little girl? Was that a lady? And like the platform kicked me off. So I came back. I was like, no. Was that a little girl or was that a lady? Somebody that was in live, please tell me, was it a little girl or was it a lady? And the more I'm saying it, the more like the seconds I saw is like replaying in my head. And like, once I got off that live, and I'm like, yeah, I don't yell on this app. I don't cry. I've never cried, like, realistically on this app. I was just so furious, and I just needed to know, like, did anybody see the name? Did anybody see, was that a little girl, or was that a lady? Please tell me it was a lady. Not that it makes it better, but it does a little bit. I would rather a lady than a little girl. So I got off and I downloaded the video. I found a way to download it because I wanted to see if the name would pop up so I could block them, because I was so upset at myself for not, like, I know it was something _ Selena. So I looked at all I could possibly try to look for, and I don't know if, like, they changed their profile picture or they blocked me, but I could not find the page. So I'm like, maybe I could just go back into the video. And when I downloaded the video, and like everything happened so quickly, for me to see their name, I had to watch, the video. And that's like when I actually saw that it was a little girl. And, it really, really messed me up. Like, it threw me into like a different window and, like, view of this disgusting world. Because, like, how could I come in contact with somebody who, one, thought that was just funny? Like, you use my this is the last one, y'all. I'm not gonna go past part 3. So I was just shell shocked, like, coming in such close encounter with somebody who really just used my platform, because my friends always warn me, like, be careful, you're a little popular now, people will use your popularity. And popularity, is broad, like evil popularity, religious popularity. It doesn't just mean like somebody trying to just benefit them. And I was like, that benefits you in no way. So that messed me up. The fact that I did not know their name messed me up. And the fact that I'm a mom, like, I'm a mom. And I was like, oh, she had bobos, y'all. She had like, she had a flower romper on. And an angle when she looked up at the camera was just like, you can see her, the innocence. You can see her just complying. Like, that she wasn't resisting. Like, she was just complying. It was so disgusting. And I was so sad. Like, I did a ticket after researching, like, researching for hours, trying to think of all the different profiles in Selena's. I was on my laptop, I was on my phone, I was on this phone. And I was like, if I didn't, get it within the first 10 minutes, they could have blocked me and they could have changed their profile picture. They could have changed their name, so I could be looking at them and don't know. I'm looking at them, but I did submit a cyber ticket with the timestamp. So hopefully, the platform can go in at that time and check my live and see on their side who this person was and find their location and go save that little girl. I'm at my daughter's graduation tearing up. Like, that was a baby and a grown man. And then, like, a lot of people are, they talk about celebrities, when celebrities get on these platforms and say certain things and go on rants and make Twitters. And when I came back up here, and I came back on the platform, and I was crying and I was like yelling, like, y'all was texting me to go live. Somebody commented, like, oh, she's off her meds, somebody help her. No, I'm not. I've just been literally scarred, mentally scarred. 3 seconds. And I'm mentally scarred for the rest of my life. And the fact that I couldn't do anything, I couldn't start anything, I had like no real information. I had to like send it out and just pray that they go in there and find the person. And people are really like disgusting. And I'll never, hug your kids, hold your kids, never let them out your sight. And that's it.